How many chicken nuggets can you eat? Probably about 60 at least. In my head, 60 at least. Definitely. I can definitely go through... Because I could go through 20 chicken nuggets, 2 burgers, fries, a milkshake, and McFlurry. Easily. So I could definitely do 2 boxes of nuggets. I could definitely do 3. I could probably do 4. But 3 at least. 60 at least. To the baseline. To the baseline. Milkshake and McFlurry, both are needed, yes. How about when you were hungry, though? Yeah, yeah, true. Thank you for the membership, Alex. I appreciate you. McFlurry or a fruit bag? Pfft. If you go to McDonald's and get fruit, like, I swear to God, man. You don't go to McDonald's to be healthy. If you're going to go to McDonald's, you go all out. 3 different burger variations, fries, every single type of dip you can possibly get. Chicken McNuggets on the side. Chicken tenders on there as well if you want. Like 1 McFlurry, a milkshake, a maybe donut or an apple pie. Like, you got to go all out, man. You can't go there to get like, let me watch my calories. It's not about that. I remember I nearly died once when I was like 310 pounds, chat. When I was sleeping and I threw up a little bit in my mouth and I couldn't breathe for a second because it got clogged in my mouth. Because I was stuffing my face that much. She says the swan line later in the movie. Ah, she does actually. Yeah, good point. Good point. Thank you for the 2. You ever play... Didn't realize you were so fat. I wasn't even. I just bloat maxed massively at like 310. I'm like 245 now. Bomb to the baseline. But like the 310, I probably was about 295, but the 310 was just all of the food that was in my body at the time of weighing myself still. You know what I mean? But on like an empty stomach, I'd probably be like 295. Average guru appetizer? I know, yeah. Did you and your friends also fight over the ice staff and necessarily be the only 6'4" Thai person that there's ever been? Can Rilo? Okay. Oh my God, that Molly McCann stuff, dude. I didn't think it was going to get that much attention. There's no way I'm ever getting a Paddy Pimblett interview ever again. You know? 53,000 views in a day. It's just been a day since it was posted. 53,000 views on a clip. There's no chance. There's actually no chance that I'm getting an interview with Paddy ever again. Not a chance. Meatball sub. Someone saying Paddy's tears of joy. It's just so funny though, man. I know it's so funny. I mean, I know it's sad and I know I shouldn't laugh at it, but I can't help what's funny. You know? You just can't help what's funny. Some things are just funny, you know? I can't act like they're not and be like, oh, stop, guys, and be the spoil sport, you know? It just, all of the joke, you guys were just crazy levels of humor right there. It's like you were waiting for that like you had been saving Molly McCann jokes for the chance that she would lose. Which is a good chance with that matchup, which is why I picked against her. But it's crazy. Thank you for the 2. 6'4" at 145. Bro has got to be a stick figure. He is a stick figure. 1FC giving us cards like this, and we get 312. Thank you for the $3. Yeah. 3. FC champ or Connor president of Ireland. Connor president. Bryce UFC champ, I think, would be more impactful. To be honest with you, the edits would go so hard. Thank you for the 2. Connor president of Ireland would be good, but he can't become president of Ireland. You guys do know that, right? I hope you guys are very aware of that. I've done my research, and he can't become president of Ireland. You're going to be watching Eubank Jr. versus Ben, not live, but I'll pay attention. If it's like a very convenient time, then I would. Why? You have to be elected by 20 different members of Irish Parliament to even have a chance to be voted for by the public. There's no democracy in Ireland. People's vote doesn't matter. You have to be elected by politicians. You have to have 20 references within the Parliament system to like, he needs 20 people in Parliament to vouch for him to even get a chance to be voted for by the public. Because there's no democracy. Parliament is anti-democracy. It is not democracy at all. They choose who you vote for. You don't choose who you vote for as a public. they choose who you vote for, and then you vote for the people that they've already pre-approved as completely corrupt and paid off and like made to destroy the country from within. Nice, dude. Dude, have you seen a lot of... Dude, when you follow Bryce on Instagram, you see a lot of what he likes. I'll tell you this as well. Masvidal is also going down the same rabbit hole. I've been getting sent screenshots from about people that follow Masvidal. He's been going down the same algorithm recently. Based, Masvidal, dude. He's always been based, to be fair. To flex on Jones. What was the first one? I don't know what you... I believe that Aspinall should fight Almeida. 2 flex on... Say it properly, Guru. Hey, fellas. Just saw people say Islam would beat Pyfer in a fight like, bro, he's getting slept by a glancing punch from the Salt King. I know, dude. Pyfer would absolutely fucking flatline him. I know, I saw the comments on Impulsive. They're mentioning me in the comments, which is pretty interesting. The top comment, other than Tom Aspinall's comment, is no fucking way Guru is going to be yapping for an hour about this pod. That's crazy to me. That is crazy. That is the most liked comment outside of Tom Aspinall's comment. 100% will probably drop in the morning. He's going to say Logan's actually based. I mean, did he mention me on the pod then? Why are people talking about that? Did they mention me on there, or I don't know if they mentioned me on there. No, they didn't. Oh, okay. Well, they're just mentioning me anyway. That's even crazier. I thought the way that people are talking in the comments is like they even discussed me on the pod, but no, never mind. They did not. Okay, well, the way the comments were saying, I was like, oh, they must have spoke about me or something. I ain't gonna make a fucking video just because he went on now. You know what I mean? Yeah, Islam Makhachev gets slept by Pyfer. To improve the quality of their content, less fights, less women's fights, activity incentive bonuses, finishing bonuses in general rather than performance bonuses. You should know if you get a finish, you're going to get a bonus over people that don't. You know? You don't want to be in this situation where fighters don't know if they're going to get the 50k and they've got a head kick KO. Because there's so many other good knockouts on the card. You know? So I would take away the 50k performance bonuses and I would do like 20k finishing bonuses. Then give it a 10. Just some ideas. Paulo got cooked on Twitter with his $1. He's probably right about you being lame though. Which UFC fighter looks like a high school bully? UFC fighter looks like a high school bully. In every single movie and advert ever, Grant Dawson. In real life, In real life, Alonzo Manyfield, just some dumb retard bully. Where you say, oh, thanks very much, man. I appreciate that. What did you say to me? I didn't say anything wrong, man. No one said anything about you. You disrespecting me? And then just starts attacking people, you know? What did Ilia say about Olives? I don't know what he said about Olives. Oh, he said that, what did Ilia say about Oliveira, chat? I know he trashed him a little bit, but I don't remember what he actually said. I don't remember. I don't remember what Ilia said. It's in my title, and I knew to put it there because he did sort of like tear into him a little bit, but I don't remember exactly what he said. I'll try and find it. Ilia definitely reaching with his new nickname. Oh my god, isn't Ilia seeming like he's going to get destroyed at lightweight? I sense it in the air, chat. Ilia Topuria was disrespectful. What did Ilia say, though? Ilia Topuria asked if he'd go on a walk with Charles Oliveira. Actually, yes, to give him a bit of culture and teach him something. Because it's obvious that that kid hasn't even read a single page of a newspaper. Another question, because this isn't a good time to talk about someone like him. So he's kind of going at Oliveira a little bit. And then Oliveira even responded as well. So that's sort of heating up a little bit. Oliveira said, Ilia Topuria is disrespectful. I've been in the UFC for 15 years and I've never spoken poorly about anyone. I think he was very disrespectful with what he said. I just want to remind everyone that the toughest division is lightweight. I've been in it for years, so I have something to say. I know the firepower I have. I think Topuria needs to get into the division more calmly, more slowly, because there are a lot of tough guys who deserve respect. That's what I don't like, man. Fight him then. Fight Topuria then, man. He ain't some fucking up-and-comer. He's a fucking champ. He's above you pound for pound. He's above everyone in your division but Makhachev pound for pound. What are we fucking talking about here? Ilia reaching with his new nickname and one title defense. It could backfire. Volk said his reach is actually 69 inches. Just how good is he? Yeah, his arms... I remember he said that ages ago on Joe Rogan as well. Yeah, he's had short reach. But we used to say, oh, he's smaller, but he's got a longer reach, you know, but yeah. Stay on your feet! Stay on your fucking feet! Let me just fucking elbow chop you in the fucking throat. Would you ever see UFC live? Thoughts on Ilia's nickname? Little, to be honest with you, Ilia's doing some soy shit right now. He's getting, little bro's getting a little too ahead of himself. I could see a massive, massive humbling at lightweight ahead of him. It just feels right. But thank you for the $2. Thoughts on it? Would I ever see the UFC live? I would when I'm older, yeah. But I'm in my 20s, man. I've got things to do. That's good. Thoughts on Artem Vakhitov not signing to the UFC? Yeah, I saw he's back in glory. He's going to fight Rico. Yeah. He's fighting Rico at heavyweight. I think Rico wins. Rico most definitely wins that. I love the fight for Rico, though. And I don't mind a Rico signing to the UFC, so we'll see what happens in that fight. Yeah, y'all are broke. You can't even waste your money, lol. All right, thank you for the $5. Appreciate you. Post anything else? True, I don't know. Do you believe Alex fought with a broken hand? I don't know. But it looked like he did, to be fair. I can't believe they didn't sign Artem Vakhitov. Such a massive miss from the UFC. Fumbled an absolute icon of combat sports. No, seriously, though. Absolute fucking fumble by the UFC. Dog shit fucking fights. No wonder. He's probably fighting Rico Verhoeven next, don't you think, chat? If he's saying his glory heavyweight title is what he's after instead, then he's definitely looking at Rico Verhoeven next. They did sign him. No, they didn't. They did sign him, but he declined the offer now because they offered him 12 and 12. And they wouldn't budge on the price. Like he isn't a fucking glory legend. Him and Rico's announced. Well, there you go. You see they added Ngannou to Assassin's Creed? Oh, yeah, I know, but don't complain about, like, the version of games. Like, if they want to make the new shit version of games, the ones with all, like, the black people in, taking all the other people's roles and stuff like that, then let it happen, you know what I mean? History will remember. Like, I don't know why people complain about that so much. Let them. They're the shit versions of games. They'll never hold a fucking candle to the classics, and people will very obviously see why in hindsight. Like, it's just like, come on, man. Stop complaining about that shit and make your own games and make them based. That's what I would do. I thought the MMA media was lame and fucking soy and liberal, so I made my own YouTube channel, dude. That's why I actually had the thought to start when they were sort of having this problem with Covington's marketing when he was coming up to fight RDA. Just do something of your own in that field, you know what I mean? Put your mind to it, man. Sick whining, dude. Sick of white people whining about shit like that. You see, they added Ngannou to Assassin's Creed. You know what I mean? Now you're telling work. I'm not, dude. Make your own games and make them based. Quit yapping. Get in the industry and be based and build your own fucking company and get millions. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Do some shit. Stop whining about it on Twitter. You just get rage baited anyway. That's why they fucking do it. Honestly. That's honestly why they do it. Just rage baiting white people. It's true. MMA grifter. I'm based, but it's not the worst to take, dude. They're just rage baiting you. Is constipation the best base of a Roblox build? It might just be. God, blimey me! Look at that shape on him here, yeah? It might just be, dude. I'm feeling 25.5-inch wide shoulder span. I'm getting there, dude. I'm trying to hit 27. Okay? Bum, 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 bum. Cry.